Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody stayed out of trouble. Hope everybody stayed out of trouble this weekend and had a good weekend. It is cold in South Carolina, folks. It is cold in South Carolina. 68 degrees and sunny. What's up, everybody? Travel Dreamer, Bree, what's going on? Appreciate it, Sonia. Hey, Naj, how you doing? Appreciate it, Sonia. Hey, Aurora, how you doing? They kept her for a day and a half, Travel Dreamer. Pumped her full of, azithromycin, something like that, some kind of antibiotics they pumped her full of. Gave her breathing treatments for a day and a half. They finally got her temperature to break, and they got her blood oxygen up to 91. So they discharged her. She's back at home. She's back at home for now. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, KK. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. She goes to the hospital and she gets better and they send her home and she gets sick again and she goes back to the hospital and they get her fixed and then they send her home. And I really don't know. What's up, dude love? How you doing today? So I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff works. I don't know nothing better. Yeah, apparently it was in the mid to upper 80s, Travel Dreamer, and they got it up to 91. I can't go in there. They won't let me go. They won't let nobody go in there, especially by it being the mess. Hey, Road Warrior, what's up? What's up, Road Warrior? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, anybody that has the mess, nobody's allowed to go in with them up there at all. Nobody's allowed in. But apparently they get you in, treat you as quick as they can, and then they let you out so they can clean the room and get it ready for the next person. She sat up there all day in the emergency room, and then they didn't admit her till 4 o'clock yesterday morning. And she'd been up there all day before yesterday. Road Warrior says, don't ask. All right, I won't ask. I guess that I don't know how you pronounce it. The azithromycin. I guess that's for the pneumonia. I'm assuming that's what that's for. They told her not to sleep in her bed, to sleep in the recliner propped up, not to sleep in her bed, to sleep in the recliner propped up. Goon Gaming says 0 to 27. Did you maybe get a box? If you're talking to me, I did not, Vermont. I did not get nothing, buddy. I did not receive nothing. Thank you, Road Warrior, for that awesome donation. I appreciate you, my friend. Road Warrior, 13, $10. Thank you so much. They did not give her oxygen, Naj. They did not. She had to buy a breathing machine the first time she went to the hospital. They did not give her oxygen to bring home with her. They gave her breathing treatments every couple of hours that was making her cough that nasty stuff up. So she coughed and coughed and coughed, she said. And like I say, her oxygen level was back up. They got it back up to 91. Travel Dreamer said, yes, they often give it for lung issues. Yes, no laying down. Yeah, they told her not to lay down in the bed at all because she told them she laid down in the bed and propped up on pillows, and they told her no to sleep in the recliner with her head elevated. So that's where she's at. She's back home. Back home. I appreciate that, Road Warrior 13. Thank you very, very much for that awesome donation. I appreciate you. But it's aggravating as heck not knowing what's going on because, like I say, they won't let nobody in there with her. Hey, Arlene, how you doing? I got you, Road Warrior 13. Been there, done that, my friend. Been there, done that. The best thing to do is just let it go, Road Warrior. Just let it go. Trust me, from experience. Just let it go. Ignore whoever it is. Just let it go. No matter what, just let it go. Trust me. I know from experience, my friend. I hear you, Naj. Apparently they're rolling them in and rolling them out, rolling them in and rolling them out, Naj. Yep, seems like it's a revolving door up there. But I just talked to her before I went on my live stream, and she said she's feeling a lot better today. She's feeling a lot better this afternoon. She slept all day, and she said she's feeling a lot better. So maybe she's better. Maybe it's after they got the temperature to break. Maybe it's over with. It's been a week and a week and 2 days. A week and 2 days. 15 minutes, Naj. It's about 15 minutes. And up where she lives, there's only one hospital accepting the mess patients. The other hospital is not accepting them. So you have to go to the one place. They're the only ones that are accepting you if you have the mess. If you go to the other one and they test you and you're positive, they send you to the other one. So the other hospital won't even admit you. They send you to the other one. But like I say, she's feeling a whole lot better today, this afternoon. She just woke up. So maybe it's over. Maybe it's over now. Got rid of the fever and coughed a bunch of the stuff up. She does not, Naj. I told her she needed to get one. I told her to get her fiance to go get one. You talk about one of the things you put on your finger, Naj. I told her to tell him that they needed to get her one. Hey, Amazing Maisie, how you doing? So she can monitor the oxygen level. I hear you, Road Warrior. The problem is not don't take this the wrong way, ladies, but she acts just like her mother. There's a reason why I got custody of her when she was 4. I got full custody of her when she was 4. But the older she gets, the more she acts just like her mother. And I talked to her and I told her, I said, after Wait about 3 months after this is over with, and you've got to go get the prevention. And you know what she said? Ain't doing it. I'm not getting it. I said, after all this, you're still not going to go get it? She said, nope, I'm not getting it. So, I don't know. I went one of those outside. They are peas in a pod. Yeah, she acts, I swear to goodness, she acts just like her mama. It's kind of frightening, as much as her and her mama act alike. She looks like me, but she acts like her mama. So I'm just glad she's feeling better. You know, and I'm glad the temperature finally broke. So like I say, maybe she's on the downhill slide now. The downhill slide. I hear you, Vermont. Her mama tries to tell her that she acts just like me. No, she don't. She does not have my temperament or my attitude. She acts just like her mama. Just like her mama. But anyway, did everybody have a great weekend? It's it just warmed up 1 degree. It's 68 degrees and sunshine here. It was freezing cold this morning, y'all. It was absolutely freezing. I broke out the big jacket. Tomorrow morning, we're supposed to be in the 40s. Yesterday morning, we were in the 60s. And this morning, we were right at 50, I think. But tomorrow, we'll be in the 40s. Is she taking vitamins to boot? And that she does not, Naj. Nope. She don't take nothing. She does not take anything in this world, Naj. She does not. And the more I tell her to do something, just the opposite she does. Just the opposite she does. Yes, it's cooler. Loving the seasonal change, Travel Denver says. KK said it's 62 now. Morning low is 43. Yep. I broke out the baseball cap. It was so cold this morning. Vermont says, dude, I broke out the big jacket. I broke out my big jacket. I'm sitting here with long sleeves on. I got a long sleeve shirt on. I broke out the big jacket. I was froze to death. Froze to death. But yep, I'm tired. Hadn't been sleeping. Worrying about what's going on up there. And mom hadn't been sleeping and she's been upset and worrying about her. And I'm just tired of being tired. Tired of being tired. But, so did everybody have a great weekend? Anybody do anything fun and interesting? I'm lucky I have socks on. I'm hot. It's 55 out. Yeah, right. The problem here last night and this morning was it dropped off so cool, so quick. The wind's coming right out of the north. The wind's coming straight out of the north, and it just makes it that much worse. Yeah, you can't get out of that north wind. It very seldom comes out of the north here. It normally comes out of the west. But it's coming straight out of the north last night and this morning. It blew hard yesterday. I mean, it was still warm yesterday, but it blew and blew and blew wind yesterday. Thank goodness it's not like that today. It would have been miserable out there this morning. KK said, beautiful painting today, Vermont. She needs vitamin C, vitamin B12, zinc, vitamin D3 daily. That is what my medical sent my daughter. Yeah, I know, Naj. I even sent her the article, Naj, about all this mess, about what people were taking and the vitamins and all that stuff. And I don't know, Naj. I don't know. You can at least lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Like I'm saying, she sounded 1,000% better a while ago when I talked to her. It was so windy, had to turn the heat on yesterday. Yeah, it blowed us away here too, KK. It blew us away here yesterday. Can you sneak them in like with kids, put it in the food? Yeah. I'm not up there. She's up there with her fiance and that crowd up there in the mountains of western North Carolina. I don't go up in that part of the country hardly anymore, especially not this time of year. It's already too cold. It's already too cold. Thank you, Naj. I think she's going to be okay, Naj. I really do. I talked to her, and she sounds better today than she has in a week. I'm serious. She sounded 1,000% better today than she has in the last week. And one of the big things was getting that fever to break. The fever broke, and she's not running the fever now, so I think we're on the downhill slide now. I think she's going to be all right. Going to be good to go. Going to be good to go. Thank goodness she had insurance. Yeah, thank goodness she had insurance. It would have been a mess if she didn't have insurance. Okay, I sent you a package. It was sent out the 9th. Last check. It was sitting in New Jersey. I think Sonia took it. She probably did. She probably did, Vermont. She probably took it and kept it. Yep, she probably did. You probably need to draw a map for those postal people up there in Vermont and show them exactly where South Carolina is, dude. You might should take them a map and show them where South Carolina is. Might be the best thing to do. I'll check when I get in the house, laugh out loud. I hear you, Sonia. Yeah, for some reason, it seems to be that the postal people in Vermont do not know where the state of South Carolina is. Every time he sends me something, it ends up in another state. So last time was Florida. This time is New Jersey. Geez, why don't I just fly there and hand it to you faster? Dude, you could have drove here and back 3 times before I got that last package. Hey, Van City, how you doing today, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. Van City said, my Speedo just arrived in the mail. Well, there you go. There you go. I hate to go anywhere right now with this season change. I don't know if it's the allergies or what. I got done picked up a cough and sneezing. You know, you go out in public now, if you cough or you sneeze, everybody looks at you like you're the plague. You got the plague. If anybody talks to Tony Damien, I don't know if she's been watching the news or anything. Uh, they're highly recommending the Johnson and Johnson booster. The Johnson and Johnson booster. They're highly recommending it for anybody that got the J&J. So if anybody sees Tony Damien, pass that on to her. I'm glad I don't send flowers or something. They'd be wilted. Yep, you're exactly right. I'm getting number 3 myself. I'm trying to, dude. I'm trying to, but they won't give it to me. If you look up the list of things that it says can qualify for it, I qualify for 4 of the big old long list of different things, but I can't get nobody to give it to me. I've been trying. Mom's been trying. She's still trying to get it. Yeah, I want number 3 too, dude. I absolutely do not want this mess. I do not want it at all. I don't like to be sick. Here, you got to have a doctor's letter, Vermont. Vermont, here, you've got to have a doctor's recommendation. Yep, you got to have a doctor's recommendation. Nope, you don't. Been there, done that. Amazing Maisie said, I got J&J too. Okay, Amazing Maisie, you need to get the booster. How many months ago did you get the second shot? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. The 25th of this month will be 7 months, Naj. The 25th of October will be 7 months for me. I got the Moderna. I got my second shot on March the 25th. March the 25th. So October will be 7 months for me. Mom got her second one in February, but she got Pfizer. She got Pfizer. And I got Moderna. I didn't get the J&J. I got Moderna. I think the CDC is supposed to officially approve Moderna next week. That's what they were saying. The article I read anyway said that. Lord, I got something on my glasses. Dang, I still got something on my glasses. Doctor made me a deal with me. I get shingle shot she wants me to have, and she gives number 3. I hear you, Vermont. I was thinking about getting that shingles one too. I think they changed it to 6 months, Naj. I'm pretty sure they changed it to 6 months. Tony Damien, get signed up for your booster, Tony Damien. Get signed up for your booster, Wicked Witch of the West. Please. That's right. All you got to do is speak her name, Van City, and all of a sudden she just pops up. She's getting ready to watch them Dallas Cowgirls play football. I will do that. Yes, please. They said they're highly recommending the booster for the J&J. It's the article I read. It said highly recommended. I was setting up my new heat press. Okay. I read get the Moderna booster with J&J. I did not. I don't know which one, Tony Damon. I just know the article I read said they highly recommended it for anybody that got the J&J to get out there and get a booster. Yeah, I figured that's what it was for, was to make T-shirts. Yeah, she's doing T-shirts. Did you sell your Halloween costumes, Tony Damien? This would have been a good year to sell them because I know a lot of people are having problems getting costumes. I don't know if you sold them or not. I do not know if you sold them or not. I sold a bunch, still have some. Okay. Yeah, from what I've been reading, it looks like a lot of people are having problems finding costumes this year for Halloween. Guys, if anybody doesn't know about TR's dad passing away, if anybody can donate, I know SF Rose taking stuff on Cash App and PayPal. And so if anybody can contribute to the fund for TR and SF Rose, that would be awesome. Sunbeam 80 plus. Vermont said he's going as a troll. I figured you'd be going as a chicken. I figured you'd be going as a chicken. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there to anybody. I don't know if somebody by chance didn't know. I just wanted to get the word out that I know they're trying to raise some money for airline tickets and the funeral arrangements and all that kind of good stuff. And like I say, I think she's accepted. I don't know if they got a GoFundMe or she's just accepting it through PayPal and Cash App. I sent my money through PayPal. It's easier for me to just do it on the PayPal deal. So if anybody's got a couple of dollars to throw that way, that'd be greatly appreciated. KK said, how a chicken troll, Vermont. But what did everybody do this weekend? How much trouble did you get in this weekend, Vermont? I know you got in trouble. How much trouble did you get in this weekend? I know you got in trouble. Tony Damien, how was your flight back? Everything goes smoothly? No issues, no problems? Did you get back on the pig and chicken flight? Tony Damon said it was good. How is your dad, Tony Damon? How's your dad doing? How is your dad doing? I hope he's doing well. Just had a gig last night. I thought you were done with gigs, Sonia. I didn't know you had another one. I see everybody saying hello to Premier Hell. I don't see him in the chat. Hello, Premier Hell. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? There he is. What's up, Premier Hell? He is great. They were able to go through his wrist, so he recovered fast. Oh, that's good. That's good, Tony Damon. Yeah, they say that one when they go through your thigh, that one's pretty painful. Sonia says 2 more added on. Oh, okay, Sonia. I did not know that. See what all I missed this weekend? I missed everything. KK says, OMG, Premier Hell, how you doing? What you up to, dude? You doing all right? I hope everything's going well out your way. On your side of the country. He said they manscaped him just in case. Wow. Of course, the New Jersey State PD was at her gig. Too much fire, I hear. Wow. Wow. Hey, Neil Court, how you doing today? I just got back from the blank show and got some blank. The prices are up. Yeah, prices are up big time. Yep, it's all up, Naj. They said it's even going to go higher, Naj. They said it's going up and up and up and up and up. I know that they had some fight in the parking lot. Sonia, you got them people stirred up so bad they were fighting in the parking lot? Wow, that must have been some good music you were playing. That must have been some good music you were playing, Sonia. That's pretty bad when you're doing a gig in a campground and the people be fighting in the parking lot. That must have been some good music. Get them all fired up. You're welcome, Sonia, for spreading such a good rumor. I'm glad everything's going well, Premier. I'm glad things are going better, buddy. I really am. I'm glad everything's going better for you. Yep. Yep. Kids. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, buddy. That's a move in the right direction. It was partially the truth. Laugh out loud. I hear you, Sonia. Well, by the time it gets around YouTube, Sonia, it'll be you were at a gig and you and Jim were having a knockdown drag out in the parking lot. That's what it'll be before it's over with. It'll be you and Jim were fighting in the parking lot by the time it gets around YouTube. Yep, that's what it'll be by the time it makes its travels around YouTube. Sonia and Jim were fighting in the parking lot at Sonia's gig in the campground. Yeah, go ahead and drop it, Vermont. Drop it, Vermont. I got you, Premier Hale. I bet they were glad to see you, buddy. Yep, I bet they are glad to see you and spending time with you. That's a good thing. Yep, that is a good thing, my friend. Yep, that is a good thing. There's SF Rose's PayPal link, guys. If anybody's got a couple of dollars to throw that way, feel free. I'm sure it would come in handy. I know they're trying to get tickets down to Jamaica and get the funeral arrangements taken care of for TR's dad. So if anybody can bless them with a couple of dollars, that would be awesome, guys. Even if it's $1. Every penny counts when it comes to things like that. Every penny counts. But yeah, here it is, guys. Moving on towards the end of October already. I hear you, buddy. I hear you, Premier. I guess being an island is why. Yeah. Yep. That's a bad thing about being in another country and you got family members in another country. Something like that happens, it just throws a wrench into everything trying to get back. Same way I was when I was in Japan. I was in Yokosuka, Japan when my brother got killed. And Lord, it took me forever to get home. Took me forever to get home. Well, I say that. It seemed like it did. It took me like 2 days to get home. 2 days to get home. They couldn't make the arrangements until I landed in San Francisco. And then I had to get my own flight home from San Francisco. Maybe I should do trick or cash some channels this Halloween. I hear you, Premier Hell. I hear you, dude. KK said, beautiful day today. Oh, it's beautiful here too, KK. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's nothing but blue sky and sunshine and 68 degrees. There's not one cloud in the sky. So it's going to cool off quick. As soon as that sun goes down, it's going to be cold. Yeah, it's going to be cold. My rent owner's down from $900 to $850. I got you, buddy. I got you. Vermont says only if you dress in a maid outfit, Premier Hell. Vermont said you got to dress in a maid outfit, brother. He says, okay, Vermont. Premier Hell in a maid outfit, and Vermont in his yellow thong and his chicken head. That's a couple of trick-or-treaters right there. The first house y'all need to go to is Tony Damien's. That's the first house y'all need to show up at, Tony Damien's house. $99.99 every hour. Yep, you and Vermont need to show up at Tony Damien's house. That's the first house you need to go to for trick or treat. Wait, what? I'm going to your house. No, you're not coming to my house. Trust me, I have a no-fly zone, Tony Damien. I have a no-fly zone. And I can assure you that I have lots of protection in my no-fly zone. Let's put it that way. So I would not advise you to come flying into my no-fly zone. You better land up at the end of the road and call first. Yeah, you better land up at the paved road and call first. So a sexy maid outfit, right? This will definitely make a lot of people cry. Oh, I'm not talking about them, Tony Damien. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about this one right here. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the least of your worries, is the wild dogs. You better hope so. That's all I can tell you. You better hope so. Speaking of them darn wild dogs, they woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning. Those idiots ran up and down the back deck, banging into the side of the house, playing and playing and playing for 4 hours this morning. 4 hours. They were so happy this cold weather was here. They ran and ran and ran and ran. 1-800-BROOM repair. That's right. Yeah, they loved this cool weather so much, they did not stop. They were wide open. They love it when it gets cold. They love it when it gets cold. 1-800-BROOM repair. Don't tell her you're just joking, KK. You done put it in the chat now. 1-800-BROOM repair, KK. Don't tell her it's a joke now. It's the truth. It's the truth. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by. How you doing today? Thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Is it bad when your wife says, I love you, as she is walking out the door with your credit card? Yes, it is, Vermont. That is very bad, Vermont. That is very bad, Vermont. She's telling you that to soften the blow when she comes home with that $5,000 receipt in her pocket. How you doing today, Nikki? Thank you so much. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, that's one of those $5,000 love you, Vermont. That's one of those $5,000 loves you. Yep. And as she closes the front door, she's walking across the porch saying, boy, he's a sucker. Boy, he's a sucker. Yeah, one of them $500. I love you. Doing okay, Nikki. Thank you for asking. A little bit cold here in South Carolina. It's been so warm and hot, and now all of a sudden, yesterday and today, it's done got cold down here. It done cooled off. Cooled off. Well, she maybe just said it because she does. Vermont paint, that is the funniest joke you've ever told in my live stream, brother. That is the funniest joke you've ever told in my live stream. I'm in Vegas. Wow, I got you. I haven't been to Vegas since 1980. 1980 was the last time I was in Las Vegas. Years and years and years ago. Yeah, Vermont told the funniest joke he's told since he's been coming to my live stream. Let me read that again. Well, she maybe just said it because she does. No, it's still funny the second time. It's still funny the second time I read it. So, yeah. Yeah, Nikki, have you seen Vermont Paint's wife? She left several hours ago. She had his credit card in her hand, and she said, "Bye, I love you," as she walked out the door. So she might be heading your way, Nikki. Dad went to casino yesterday. Did okay, KK said. He seems to do okay or good every time he goes anymore, KK. Nikki says, nope, Vermont. Laugh out loud. I was in Vegas yesterday. What'd you do? You had to change planes in Vegas, Tony? You had to change planes in Vegas? Oh my goodness, Nikki says. Well, if she ain't there, Vermont, you might want to check Atlantic City. You might want to check Atlantic City, brother. Yes, I was there for an hour. Did you play the slot machines in the airport, Tony Damon? Did you play the slot machines in the airport and win any money? Yeah, he does really well. Yeah, he seems to, KK. He seems to have a lot of good luck. He seems to have a lot of good luck. My daughter did. She won 15. I got you. Sonia Vermont says, did you send my wife hotel room addresses in New Jersey? Speak up. KK said, Tony Damon, McCarran Airport. Love it, KK says. They probably don't have a direct flight from Houston to Washington on the Pig and Chicken Airlines. Yep, we are on a girls' trip, Sonia says, Vermont. Sonia picked her up at the airport, dude. Sonia and Jim picked her up at the airport. Now I know why Sonia was going south, not north. That's right. Yeah, you're right, Tony. Yep, it's always less points Seems like the more stops that you can put into your flight, if you're using points, the cheaper and cheaper and cheaper amount of points it takes. God, I wished I had all the points I lost. I lost thousands and thousands and thousands of miles on just about every airline there is that didn't get used. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You'd think they would have let us keep all those points all those years forever. They should have never been able to take those points back after so much time. Yeah, I had thousands and thousands of points. Never had a chance to use them. But oh well, that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We flew from Vegas to Houston, Texas one time. Big layover in 2005. I used to like to fly through Houston, KK, because when I'd go to the West Coast, when I was flying from East Coast to West Coast, I used to try my best to get the flight through Houston, because every airline on your flight through Houston would be overbooked. And I would always volunteer to let somebody have my seat and wait for the next flight the next day, because I used to always get $500, $1,000 voucher, and they'd put me up in a hotel room and feed me. So I used to love it when I'd go through Houston. I used to get all kinds of stuff when I'd fly through Houston. I picked her up at the AC airport, not far from the campground. We are at the Borgado right now. They're at the Borgado, Vermont. I flew from Seattle to Texas to Denver to Chicago to Pittsburgh to Boston to Vermont once due to weather. Wow. Yeah, I used to try my best to get flights through Houston. Seemed every time we went to land, they closed the runway. I hear you, dude. I hear you. The closest thing to a mishap I ever had flying, one time, we were flying in on Christmas Eve night, and we were coming from California. We had caught a flight that went through Atlanta, and we got to Atlanta, Georgia. And as we were coming down, we were coming into land, you could actually see the baggage handlers and the carts and all that stuff. And we were just getting ready to land, and all of a sudden the pilot jacked the gas, throwed everybody back in the seat, and we went right back up in the air. Apparently the plane in front of us, when it landed, it had some kind of technical failure, and it was still on the runway. So he had to jack the fuel to it and get it back up in the air and recircle back around. That's the closest thing to a mishap in all the years I've been flying I ever had. That's like Eugene, Oregon. Every time I fly into Eugene, Oregon, you'd land sideways. Down in the airport in Eugene sits down in a bowl between the mountains. That's one of the worst airport to try to land at because of the down current and the winds. That Eugene airport, you'd be bouncing back side to side. The whole plane would be bouncing side to side when you land there. I've only been on a plane one time. I hear you, Nikki. I'd be scared to guess how many times I've been on a plane. I've been on them a bunch. A bunch. I've flown across the Pacific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I've flown across the Pacific 5 times. Yeah, that Eugene, Oregon airport, Vermont, that place is, you come in, you're like this. Ooh. And then when you hit the runway, you're still kind of hopping back and forth till it gets straightened out. That's a rough landing there. Sonia said, no flying here. Wow, Sonia. You don't fly, Sonia? Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, nice. Flew there from Gerald R. Ford Airport in Michigan to go to LA, California. Sonia says, nope, she doesn't fly. Lord, y'all, I've flown and flown and flown and flown and flown. Yeah, between Japan and the Philippines, I've made 5 round trip flights over there. I have. I've flown to Spain and Italy and back. Flown to St. Lucia and back. Now, when you fly overseas, you got to include like Hong Kong or South Korea because you got to always go through those airports when you're going overseas. 11 years since we last flown to Vegas. Yep, there you go, Vermont. Jim said he's going to change that, but not thinking he'll be successful. I hear you, Sonia. Just have a couple of cold adult beverages, Sonia. It'll be okay. Just have a cold adult beverage. Several of them. It's like we used to take the military flights to Japan or the Philippines. We used to tell everybody that ask how long it take to get there, and you tell them it's a two drunk flight. You get drunk, you pass out, you wake up, you get drunk again, you wake up, and you're there. Here comes Dramamine in her future. Yep. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to get off from here. We've been on here for an hour today. I don't want to keep everybody. Folks, keep in mind, if you can, hit up SF Rose's PayPal, please. If it ain't but a couple of bucks, I'm sure it would greatly appreciate it. She does a lot for other folks. She does a lot for helping other folks. Let's see if we can get the community to try to help them this time. Try to help give them a helping hand this time. I would appreciate it. I truly, truly would. I appreciate everybody coming by. As far as I know, folks, I will be live tomorrow as long as nothing else happens. As long as nothing else happens in this part of the world, I will be live tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Everybody, please stay safe. And remember, always remember, be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.